Hello guys, this is welcome back to my channel again, which is I was there and to continue my series before, which is about my career and about my program. So today will be about logistics, and today I invited my two friends in the same field, and I will let them introduce themselves. So Tanya.
Hello, my name is Tanya, and I'm an international student, international graduate now, and I took the same program as Jen did at SÄNG College. So it was logistics and supply chain, and now I work as an inventory analyst / inventory coordinator at Viva Industries, which is a retail store across Canada.
Okay, so Noah.
My name's Noah. I was in the same program as Jen and Tanya at Fanshawe, and I'm now a logistics component and production planner and the team lead there at Schaeffler Canada, which is a bearings company. They're based out of Germany and have manufacturing globally.
Okay, so I will confirm with you guys with my audience about my role right now, because I'm involved in this video as well. So my name is Jin, as you guys know, and I am operation manager in Pearson Airport right now, and basically I'm working for support all department as operations. So now the question is, what is logistics supply chain? So Tanya, can you tell me about
that? Yeah, sure. So I want to start with saying that logistics involves everything. Logistics involves product creation and thinking about how it's going to get delivered to a customer, all the manufacturing, logistics and transportation process of it, and then handling, shipping, packaging, forecasting, supply chain, pricing, anything that's involved with establishing a business, establishing a service or a product that is logistics.
Okay, anything add on, Noah?
No, basically the same thing. I guess I would just say that people have to remember when they're looking at the program that supply chain and logistics are different. Supply chain is kind of more of a department, where logistics is front end, working with several different departments and several different positions.
Okay, so logistics, from my knowledge, logistics supply chain, they kind of people can understand it can be related to anything, any activity in their life. Anything can be called logistics from any industry, retail, freight forwarder, broker, and from anything from the process between the raw material until the finished good, and they sell to the wholesale distribution, and they make it to all the customer and retail, and they do everything about operations and how to sell them, how to make them profit for the company. Every single little activity can be logistics. And I heard one sentence from the professor from Fanshawe is that he say, even though when you prepare for your school from your house and then you come to the class, between that it can be logistics as well. It relates to anything, transportation and preparation, everything can be logistics. So it's just simple like that, but so that technically everything, a lot of things in our life is logistics. So because the logistics is so big like that, how can a student decide which way to go and how many things to go when they get involved in this major? Tanya?
I can say that the program that we took, for example, the supply chain and logistics, it involves a couple of fields you can try yourself in. It's general purchasing, it's kind of like sourcing, it's project management, it's retail, it's marketing, it's all sorts of stuff in business. So I remember I was really fascinated by retail, so that's how I ended up with my position with where I work at. I mean, just looking from an inside and outside perspective, it's just easier to say what logistics doesn't involve. It's present anywhere. And with this set of skills, you can go into almost any job. It's a core of any business. And if you learn it, you will be great at what you're doing. Maybe not in accounting, but something specific, something not that specific will be definitely for you.
Okay, Noah, again, how many fields you think, how many ways you think people can end up in logistics.
Yeah, kind of to add on to what Tanya was saying. So to relate it to me, I work in manufacturing, automotive mostly, and aerospace as well. And for us, our logistics people work with every department in the plant. HR, you have to deal with them because what's the health and safety risks of people in transportation and people on the production line, and you have to work with accounting to figure out how we're going to ship, what supply chain should we use, should we bring people in to do this job or should we outsource? So it's kind of a broad answer that people don't really like, but it really is kind of a foot into any department in the company. I'd say like the program we took, it gives you kind of, again, as Tanya was saying, core values that you can kind of use to grow into different positions. And you can grow into more specific logistics things like into purchasing, or you can work your way into management or into accounting, which I know people in my company have done.
Okay, so for my part, the logistics is so big, right? So there are many ways, and I will give people some kind of title that they can choose. And these titles all the way come from what subjects that we learn from school, like purchasing. Obviously, that's purchasing. You can purchase for order, you can place order, you can buy stuff for the company. And retail, you can work in the retail, from receiver, shipping, inventory, even sales. It can be logistics as well, and freight forwarding, broker. When you import and export stuff, and you can work in the operation. You work with all departments, like Noah say, and just like my role right now. And you can deal with all the way with all the department, like restaurant. For my side, like restaurant, finance, accounting, HR, market.
Yeah, huge. Like e-commerce, all the online business, IT. You work with that for sure. Customer service, also a big one.
Yeah, customer service, even customer service, it can be related too, because I started from the bottom, from the customer service. Obviously, to be specific, I work in Walmart as a bottom line, and I draw from there. So that's a customer service. Anything in your life can be related to logistics, and don't make it so complicated. And you can end up to any field, industry. Each subject that I mentioned before, you guys can work in any industry, maybe retail industry, hospital industry, hospitality industry, manufacturing industry, food industry, any industry you can think of. And even public sector, you work for the government, you buy the stuff, you do the bid for the government. Like if someone want to build a road for the country, what do you do? Something like that. It can be logistic as well. So it's really huge.